His foot's stuck.
Oh no. Go, buddy. Go. Come on, buddy. You had it. Yeah, go.
I realize this is just a series of clips of us trying to teach him to roll over, but it's another day.
Come on.
And we're doing rolling lessons again. We are so mad. I put him down, belly down, and like went into the kitchen, and Ken was stretching right over there. And I came back over here like a minute or two later, and he was on his back. And I was like, what? And Ken was like, didn't you put him down like that? And I was like, no, I put him down on his stomach, and I should for sure put him down on his stomach. I like situated his arms underneath him so he could do tummy time and all that. So he finally rolled over, like I've mentioned, I'm sure I probably mentioned, he rolled over for the first time at like 9 weeks, and he did that for a couple days, and they like stopped rolling over, and he hasn't rolled over since, and he just turned, or I said 9 days, 9 weeks. He started rolling over at 9 weeks, and then did it for a couple days, and then now he's 12 weeks. And he hasn't rolled over in a couple weeks. And I like at 12 weeks is usually when they should be rolling over by. So he like started early and then stopped. So we're trying to get him to remember how to do it. And now I just put him down, and oh my gosh, there's so many beautiful birds outside today. I've seen a million cardinals, a couple song sparrows, a huge brown thrasher. So many pretty birds. But anyway, he rolled over when neither of us were looking. We're usually like on the ground staring at him, like trying to help him roll over. Ken literally rolls on the ground. I put it on my Instagram story. I'll put a video here of it.
Do it. Look at me how I do it. Look at me how I do it. Come with me. Come with me. Oh, look at this. Whoa. You see me? You see how I did it? Whoa. Whoa.
He like Ken lays on the ground and like rolls over as like a demonstration for him, and we are always like watching him so closely, like encouraging him and cheering him on. And then like the one time I put him down and walk away, and Ken can't really see him very well because he was on the other side of the table, I walk back and he's on his back. So clearly he rolled over finally, and neither of us are watching and neither of us are paying attention, and we missed it. But he did it, so that's great. But no one saw it. I wanted to like put it on video and stuff, but at least he did it, but we couldn't get him to do it again. So that's our life. But look at this cutie. He just got a bath, and he's so nice and clean. He's got a little comb over. You look so handsome and so clean, baby. He is definitely going through his third leap, and he's having a pretty serious sleep struggle during this said third leap. He's like not napping. He used to go down for naps at least fairly easily. He still only naps for like 30-40 minutes max, but he would go down for naps pretty easily. He's not going down for naps, like period. He literally only falls asleep nursing or in the carrier right now and for the last couple days, and he's waking up like every 3 hours at night again, which he was going like 7 hours with a dream feed and then like 4 or 5 hours after that. So we're definitely regressing a little bit nap wise and nighttime sleep wise, but we're hoping that it's just okay. We're hoping that it's just a leap related thing. He loves his little saliva bubbles, and he loves munching on his hands. He munches his hands all day long. You love your hands, don't you? They're good snacks. And look how cute these jammies are. My sister-in-law gave us these. How freaking cute. You are so cute. And the spit up, like with his medication, the spit up's like getting better, and then some days his spit up is not better and he spits up a ton. So we're kind of all over the place with everything right now. We're literally just like trying to get by right now. We're just trying to survive, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, baby. This is actually like the new way he likes to sleep now. We've been noticing with his head like all the way bent back, like staring above him. Why do you like to sleep like that now, baby bear? This is a very flattering angle. Look at how he looks.
I kind of like that his PJs are a bit bigger.
Yeah, I like that.
He's struggling.
Yeah, me too. We had to size you up. You're getting too squeezed into your other jammies.
Oh, hi. Could you rotate that big old head of yours?
Ken just assembled his little sit-me-up seat here.
Okay,
I don't know how it's going to work for him because I don't know if he's going to be able to hold himself up very well, but we're going to try it out.
Is he sure?
Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa, baby bear!
Hi, big man!
It's pretty supportive.
Yeah!
Can he move his head like up from being so far back though?
Hi, big man! Look at you sitting all by yourself!
What a big boy!
That's my big man!
What a big baby!
What the heck, little buddy?
Is this cool?
It's probably good for him to practice holding his weight like on his head and stuff.
Oh no. Gotta protect the new seat.
We're all set. Is this fun, Bear?
Wow, you look awfully cute over there, baby bear.
Whoa! Look at
You can
this
see
guy.
everything that's going on now.
Look at this guy.
Yay!
Wow, you're sitting up by yourself? Yeah. Whoa.
Do you think that's funny?
You watch a movie, you're gonna have to use your muscles to get yourself big up. Get yourself big up. That's right. You gotta get yourself big up.
Look at him doing some independent play like a good boy. He's been loving this seat today. It is so much fun. He's also loving his little setup over here. He's so good at independent play. And Dad's on his way home with sushi. Yay! Oh. Look at him go with his finger. I love that he like actually reaches for stuff now. It's so fun that he can like actually play. Sushi night. How good does this look? Wow. I got the crab balls. Is it spicy?
No, it's so good.
Oh, okay, good. And then this is one of the fried crab and cream cheese rolls with eel sauce, which we love. This looks so pretty with that on it, though. I feel like I look like Wendy Adams or something with my hair like this. Don't I? It is like a random Saturday. It actually snowed. Cole's doing tummy time, so he's gonna be in a bad mood. It snowed a little bit overnight, like not even that much, and now we don't have power. And when we don't have power, we can't use our phones. We don't get Wi-Fi, obviously, but we don't even get like cell phone service. So we literally, we can't do anything. We can't even text or use our phones or nothing. Like, we can't even like communicate with people, like send messages, nothing. We had a lot of time on our hands, so I did some fun makeup this morning, and my parents are on their way over. Ken's parents are coming over tomorrow, so we're having a jam-packed weekend. This guy, we're still trying to get him to roll over more often. He don't want to. Check out this guy playing with his toys. Good job. Whoa. Whoa. Are these toys crazy? You better get him. You better get him. Good job. Whoa. Whoa. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him how you feel. I also just assembled this for him now that he's like, well, according to the box, he's old enough to use this now. But I don't really know if he is old enough to use it. I don't know if he like gets it. He's also like just not even trying to use his arms. I should have just grabbed the camera. He's doing it now. He like tries to just Superman and like put both of his arms straight back and just hold his head up by itself, like with his neck, and not use his arms to like support him. Which I feel like is much more difficult than just using your arms. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's way harder. Just use your arms to hold yourself up. See? He doesn't want to use his arms. He just wants to use his like back. Yeah, that's way harder. You don't have to be a hero. Just use your hands. See? Look. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Y'all check out my sloth slippers. They're so comfy. Do y'all see how big my hair is right now? I put in the Kristen S, I can link it, the thickening spray, and that stuff like really works. Like it gives your hair a lot of volume and kind of like, I don't know, a little more texture. It does good things. I plan on curling my hair, so I just showered. It looks a little crazy right now, but I'm gonna curl it, and putting products like that in my hair before I curl it really helps like give it some grit. But I realized I kind of like started vlogging over the weekend and then I didn't really continue, but I mentioned that my parents were coming over and Ken's parents were coming over, so we had kind of a jam-packed weekend of grandparents, and I didn't really vlog any of it. Actually, I don't think I vlogged literally any of it. And I kind of wish I had, because that's kind of like the whole point of me vlogging. I like to capture moments and stuff like that on camera. But I figured I would give you all a little recap and try to vlog a little bit more throughout this week. But my parents came over on Saturday, and that was kind of like a low-key visit because they were kind of stopping in town and then going somewhere else. So they were here for like an hour-ish. My dad and Ken had the golf simulator set up in the garage. He has the Garmin R10. He has like this golf mat and this net and like a monitor, and it's like a whole thing. So the boys were doing that, of course. And then Sunday, Ken's parents came over and I made lunch and we hung out, and I actually have some really cute footage I will insert here in a second for y'all of Ken's dad just like chit-chatting with Cole, and Cole was like eating it up. He was cracking up and like chatting back with him, and he was like the chattiest, smiliest he's ever been around them. Like he was so, he was getting such a kick out of Ken's dad.
You got something to say?
Oh.
I fully understand. I totally agree.
Yeah, good pony.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree.
Oh my
We
goodness.
are absolutely on the same page. Absolutely.
What are you saying, bud?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I fully understand. Yeah. 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 I would say the same thing. I would absolutely say the same thing. Yeah. I fully agree.
It's funny
And
how
you should
with the
not,
whole body.
you should not agree with that.
Yeah, you talk with your whole body.
What's she doing? He's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You make a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. He is really, really weird. Yep.
You're a crazy dad. You got a crazy grandpa too.
It's tough. It's tough. Well, you should just think about it deeply, because it's really, yeah, it's really weird. It's weird. But it gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better. You can move away from home. You can move to your grandpa.
Never ever.
Yeah. You can do stuff like that.
Never ever.
Yeah.
What's going on, Bear?
Yeah, I fully understand. It is terrible.
And Ken's dad was getting such a kick out of him. He's like obsessed with chatting with him now. He wants to like FaceTime with him. Actually today, it was the cutest thing ever. It was just adorable. Ken and I were just like dying over how cute he was being and like how interactive. And that's what they kind of like noticed and were enjoying about him, is like every time you see a baby, especially when they're so young, I feel like even if you only go a couple weeks in between seeing them, so much is different every time you see them. Like they're more aware of things, or they are smiling more or talking more or just more vocal. Like there's so much that changes in such short periods of time with babies. But what I love about them in particular is they have 5 other grandchildren, like with my sister-in-law, but they still get like really excited to see like new developments with Cole. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, they already like know everything about grandkids, like they've already been through everything 5 times with other grandkids, but they still get like just as excited for new things with him, and that makes me really excited. But it actually snowed on Friday night into Saturday again, and I think I vlogged when it snowed like earlier last week, and then it snowed again at the end of the week, which was crazy. Like we got snow 2 times in 1 week, and we've gone like 3 years without snow here, so it was crazy that we went forever without it and then just kept getting it all in the same week. So I was absolutely loving it. It was just like it was much less snow than earlier in the week, but it covered the roads, it covered the grass. It took like a while to melt, and honestly, like our neighbors still have some snow in their backyard. Like the areas that don't get a lot of sun still have snow, because it's been freezing. Like we haven't been able to go on walks. It's been so cold. But we've been loving like actually having some winter like snowy weather. It's been so fun. So we've had a really fun weekend. I also wanted to give an update on, I don't really know if I've mentioned it much. I know I've mentioned it in like at least one other vlog, the one where we made sushi, but I don't know if I've mentioned it any more recently than that. But Ken and I have been kind of like dieting, watching our macros lately, and I have lost 10 pounds already in like 3 weeks, which it's kind of rapid, I know, but I think it's a combination of like being really like on top of what I'm eating, and then also breastfeeding and working out and all that stuff. I feel like it's like starting to kind of melt off now. I'm really, really excited. Obviously, I definitely have some, well, maybe not obviously, but I definitely have some more weight to go to get back to my pre-pregnancy size. My goal is to be back at that size, hopefully like by the beginning of summer, like April. I definitely seem like I'm on track to be able to hit that goal. So I'm super excited. Ken is also, he's losing weight basically at the same pace as me. So he's lost about the same weight as me, which is really, really exciting. Like it feels good, obviously physically losing the weight, but I feel like mentally it feels really good when you are just kind of like on top of it, and like you can show yourself that your self-discipline is like on point, and you can actually like do what you set out to do, as long as you're weighing things and paying attention and being honest with like your tracker and things like that. It just feels good knowing that I'm able to like stick to something and actually execute it. And obviously physically it feels really good to be seeing the scale go down, and my clothes are fitting better, like my pre-pregnancy clothes. I haven't really tried on a pair of jeans in a while, but my leggings and most of all that stuff is fitting again. That is feeling really, really good. So I kind of want to just provide a little weight loss update. I've been posting about like a little bit on Instagram, and like I said, I've mentioned it only like once or twice. So that's what's going on in terms of that, which I'm very, very excited about. And then I also wanted to shout out a book that I'm reading, which I definitely do like book hauls, and I talk about books on this channel, but not super frequently. I mean, I'm a huge Colleen Hoover fan. Like, I don't know who isn't, but I'm so in this book. I'm already probably halfway, maybe even a little bit more than halfway through this book, and I just started it like 2 or 3 days ago, which I know some people read her books in like a day or two. I have a baby, so that doesn't happen, but this is like a pretty fast pace for me. Like, I'll probably finish this book like within a week of starting it. Usually it takes me like maybe 2-3 weeks to read a book, just because I'm so busy with YouTube, like work stuff and baby stuff and house things and wife things, all that kind of stuff. But I cannot put this down. Like, typically when I nurse Cole, I watch Gilmore Girls, or I do stuff on my phone, answer emails and stuff like that. But lately, like, all I've been doing when I nurse him is read. I am just eating this book up. It is so good. Obviously it's called Verity. I don't know if it's backwards, but it's called Verity by Colleen Hoover. I can also link this. I also just got in 2 of her other books recently. I posted about those on Instagram, and I've got I think it's called Heartbones, and then Reminders of Him, which I think Reminders of Him is like her newest book. But I am just obsessed. I know a lot of y'all really, really like her too. I've got like a ton of messages on Instagram after I posted that saying this is one of y'all's like favorite books of all time ever, like not just from her. I am so dying over this book. It's actually kind of, it's in not very good condition, because actually my neighbor just like walked over to my house one day, and I was sitting on the porch, and she gave this to me and said like she absolutely loved it and she wanted me to read it. So that's actually how I acquired this, which is so sweet. So I messaged her and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot put this book down. I've been loving it. So I wanted to just shout this book out. I'm sure most of y'all have probably heard of it or read it so far, but I've also heard it's kind of dark and intense, and I mean, I'm definitely getting that impression. I don't know if it gets darker, but yeah, it's kind of wild and I'm really enjoying it. So that's kind of what's been going on. Cole turned 3 months old yesterday, which is crazy. I guess he's like officially not a newborn anymore. I feel like at 3 months is when they're like officially like a baby, more so than like an infant or a newborn. And honestly, he's so big and like a little bit more advanced physically because of his size that I feel like I haven't had a newborn for a long time. But I think age-wise, he's officially like graduated from being a newborn, which is really exciting. I know a lot of people like get really sad about their babies getting older, but I'm loving it. Like, every day with him is better and better, and I'm enjoying like him getting older and all the things he can do, and he's just so much fun. And babies obviously are really, really cute and snuggly, but I don't know, he's a lot of fun now that he is getting older. I am loving it. He is just the sweetest thing ever. He's like the best baby. And 3 months though, like it kind of feels fast, but also I feel like I've had him for like 3 years. Like, I don't even really remember life without him. So that's a really, really big milestone. We also have a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of like redecorating the house, to be honest. I feel like after Christmas, when we took all the decor down, I wanted to just like start over. So I've gotten like a ton of new decor for the mantle. I got a new rug for in here, like an area rug. I have a new end table and a new lamp in a box over there from Target. I got some new like wall decor. I'm kind of just like revamping the house. We've lived here for just over 3 years, and how the house is now is basically how it's always been. So I kind of wanted to just refresh a couple things and kind of like switch stuff out and move things around. So maybe I'll show y'all like once everything's kind of like built and set up. A lot of it's still in the boxes. Yeah, that's kind of a little update. I sort of just wanted to like chat with the camera and give y'all an update on what's been going on. 'Cause again, I'm kind of inconsistent with my vlogging. I love vlogging, but I feel like I don't do it very, very consistently. Like, I'll pick it up and do like one clip here, and then like a 10-minute clip another day and a bunch of clips another day, and then another day with like very little. So I think that's just how it's gonna be, because that's just the new mom life. That's what's been going on. If anything else exciting goes on, I'll probably show you. It'll definitely be of Cole most likely, because that's pretty much what my day consists of. And also, in terms of this book or any books that I'm reading, I'm typically always updating on my Instagram story. So if y'all want to follow me, I always have it linked down below. It's just shan.anderson on Instagram, and I post all the time about everything in my stories. But when I finish books and like what I think about them, I typically post on there. So definitely follow me if you would like to see updates, life updates, book updates, Cole updates, everything updates.